Welcome to Mama Cat's Home. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my Agenda 52 planner. This is the planner that I use whenever I go places, just to throw in my purse or just take it with me in the truck, and that way if I need to jot something down, I have a place to do it. Now, this planner will be changing starting next week, the week of the 28th. It will be changing. Not this coming week, but the one after that. Anyway, the very last week of the year, starting into 2021, that's whenever I'm going to start using my other planner that I got. And you should be seeing the planner lineup soon as well. I believe that's next Tuesday. But you'll see all the planners I'm going to be using for the year of 2021. But right now, I'm using this one. I will be sharing what the previous weeks look like up until I'm done with this one. This planner, I am very sure, will come back out at some point because I do have another refill for it, and the outside is still in really great shape, and I still have like notebook paper for it. So yeah, this is not going to be a tossed planner. I will use it later on. I've just got another planner and I'm going to use it for a while, or at least for the year of 2021, unless I absolutely hate it, and then I'm going to beat myself up. Most likely I will still keep using the other one, even though if I hate it, because I just do that. But anyway, this is the way last week turned out. I really enjoyed it. It was fun using these little foiled stickers that were just like $1 at Walmart. Actually, I think I got them on clearance after Christmas or something like that. So I'm gonna, well, that and some leftovers and stuff. So I'm gonna move this over and get my pages for this coming week. So this will be the last week for 2020 that I decorate in this planner, because this is the last one that there is, the last week there is in here. So it will be for the 21st through the 27th. And I'm going to go ahead and put my date dots down, and then I'm going to get on to the next part, which is showing you guys what I'm planning on using. And honestly, I'm having a difficult time, because I had gotten some stickers from Hobby Lobby that I wanted to use in my Happy Planner and my well, both my Happy Planners, I should say. That's what I wanted to use them in. Then I decided, no, I'll just use it in my Agenda 52 and my Happy Planner. Now I'm like, do I really want to do that? Because one set is really huge, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So I'm kind of on the fence. I do have another kit that I could use, but honestly, it's not made for this planner. It's not made for any planner that I own. It was actually supposed to be a Happy Planner one, but I didn't, well, honestly, you can't, with the measurements that it needs to be for the Cricut, I didn't know how, I don't know how to do some of the things. Let's just put it that way. So I couldn't change it up much. Now, this is what I wanted to use that I purchased for using in my Happy Planners. And this scene right here and this scene are both the same. It's just this one is a little larger, plus it has the city or the buildings. This one doesn't have the buildings. Here's the thing though. This was what I was going to use in my big Happy Planner, but it's so big that I just don't think it's going to work. I just don't think it will. So what I'm thinking is I'll save this for next year. I'll use it in my big Happy Planners monthly, and then I'll use this in my big Happy Planner for this time, and that way I can use it still. I don't feel like I've wasted anything. I think I got it for like $1.50, but yeah, this is so big. Either I'm going to do that because they are stickers. Either I'm going to use this in my big Happy Planner next year, and then this in my big Happy Planner for this year, or who knows, I may use this in my, I may do it the opposite way. I don't know. We'll see. You'll find that out on Saturday, because then you will know which one I used it or how I used it. Because then I'll know. I have a couple days left to figure that out, because today is Tuesday and I usually record that on Wednesday or Thursday. So I have time. Okay, so I had already printed this. Whenever I got it for free from Lovely Planner, lovelyplanner.com, I had already printed it. This is for personal use only. It's one sheet, and if you sign up for her emails, you will get these in the emails. Thing is, some of these things I'm not going to be using in this for sure, and some of it didn't cut exactly right, so I'm going to have to work to get those done right, because these two for some reason have weird cuts that don't belong, and I don't understand why it did that, but that's okay. I'll figure that out, and I may not even use but the 6 that did do correctly. I don't know yet, because what I may do is not use these two and just have the others on the other days. Okay, I'm so sorry. I had to pause because I had to sneeze, and I think I've got to do it again. Okay, I don't like sneezing. That was a false alarm. It's just awful. So I'm going to use these, of course, but there's 2 that are small. So what I think I'm going to do is use 5 of the bigger ones and then use these on the weekends. And then these 2 on the weekend as well. The reason why is usually we don't have a lot going on the weekend. And these are actually going to be pretty large. I wanted to do... Well, I had brought this out too, but it's not going to work. This was like a freebie, like in a grab bag or something. All of this is not going to work, but I could use this, because yes, it does have a tiny bit of pink in it, but it could still work, I believe. But what I wanted to do, first of all, I want to make sure that I put this one, well, there was 2 of them. Well, that one just says Xmas, which means Christmas. There's a whole thing about it. People will like freak out if you say Xmas and stuff like that. But what I was going to do is put like these like on opposite sides of these. So I've got to figure out there, 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 there. So this would go here. Well, because Friday is actually Christmas, I want to put this on Christmas. But actually, that's not going to work either. Okay, I know what I'm going to do. Okay. I'm going to... Well, this one says Merry Xmas, too. It's got that little cup. If I can get this to come off. And I did not cut it well because it cut straight through. I have not cut any kits in so long that I had forgotten what settings to have it on. I was going to go back and forth, but I'm going to try something else. Which this one I could cut off. Do I want to cut it off? Okay. Let me grab my little ruler. I should have had it out anyway, which I can see the line through that sticker, but I want to make absolutely sure that I'm not cutting the wrong part. Did I cut it? Yes, okay. Put that there. Now, that one I can't really cut, but let's see. I could put it... I could start it down here. and let it go up at the top and be kind of big. And I should not have put lotion on, I guess, because I think I'm getting the sticky off my stickers with my lotion somehow. I don't know how. But I'm going to have to do a little sticker surgery on some of these. So, I hope that's okay with you guys. I hope that you don't mind that. It'll also, you know, you might enjoy seeing how I do it, and that way maybe you can do it if you need to as well. But just using my slice tool, which if you use it correctly will only cut through one layer of paper. And my little ruler that Jeff brought me home from work. Don't ask me what kind of ruler it is because I have no clue. All I know is it has some strange measurements and numbers and then normal measurements. Okay, so let's hope this doesn't turn out really weird. And this one, since, well, let's go ahead with this one. Because I'm going to have to cut part of this off. I don't want to cut her toes off, though. That would be creepy. Okay, I'm going to put her down. I'm not cutting her toes off. I'm going to just mark this one. And I'm going to hope that I get it close. I'm not cutting her toes off. That's just weird. So I'm going to cut a little bit off of each part. I did cut her legs. I know. I'm weirdo. I'd rather cut her legs than her toes. And y'all are probably like, oh, she done lost it tonight. Yes, it is nighttime. No, I'm not a loony bird. Maybe not, anyway. I am a wackadoo, but not a loony bird. Okay, so I'm going to put her toesies are still there. Oh, that's upside down. She's sitting on her bed having cookies and cider. I don't know. I really don't know what she's doing. But it looks like she might have a planner or something. I've got all these tools everywhere. And I really want the gnome. He's not going to go like... I don't really want him to go down too far. But if I cut this off right here... Let's hope I'm not messing it up. Honestly, if I would have really paid attention and known I was going to use this in this planner. Oh, that's too far over. How have I gotten over that far? It's covering up some of Thursday somehow. Just a tiny, tiny touch of it. Not much, though. Okay. Let's hope this works the way I want it to. Okay, yes. I love the gnome. That's the whole reason I chose this, or I decided to print this. Because there's been others that I could have printed, but I chose not to because I just chose not to. I still could go back and print them, but I just haven't done it. Okay, I'm going to put this down right here for the weekend. Put that there. And yes, that's probably should have been back and forth and stuff. Probably would have been better if I had done that. But I didn't do it. And I'm not changing it. So these I know are going to be too long. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them beside this. And then I'm going to cut them off And yes, you can see the bottom of that heart. I know, it's okay. I'm not going to put the green one right there. I'm going to put it down here. And the reason why is because I know there's green on this, but there's a lot of green on that one. Chop that one off. Or I shouldn't say chop it off. Just cut it off a little bit. Uh-oh. That didn't stick on there very well. Okay. Gotta get it to pop up there right. Oh, I need to do it this way. Take a deep breath and cut it. Because it could be really bad if I didn't do it correctly. Put this dark red. Noah got home from work tonight and said that he liked coming home and seeing the Christmas lights on. Just a random thing. Don't know why I decided to tell you that, but there it is. Okay, so over here, I need to do one of these as well. But since that goes up so far, and there's not going to be 6 things, or actually there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are 7 heart checklists. There's not going to be 7 things that we need to do this day that I need to put on my planner because it is Christmas Day. There probably won't even be the 5, but I'm still going to have it like that. And I got to figure out the weekend part. I'm going to put this one, I want to put it over here. I'm going to go ahead and cut it off as well. But I'm thinking I'm going to find a sticker, like a header, to go on the top of that one. I just kind of want to have a header. Now I've got to decide if I want to use this for my videos or this work hours one, because it's not hours. Actually, no, I'm not going to use that because I'll have to cut it. Oh, that won't work. Okay. I've got to figure this out. Because I can't, do I want to go down here with this? Wait, I wanted to use these. It's actually pretty big. So maybe I'll just use that. And not use this. And then for this one, I can use that. Oh, that went too far up. So I need to cut off just a smidge. Okay, hopefully that's not too much. We shall find out. was not enough. Better not enough than too much, though. Oh, there it went flying across my desk. Which is quite alright. That's just fine. I'll pick it up. I don't know where the other part went, though. Oh, it's still on here. Okay, so I think that's kind of cute. I'm going to need to not spill my water. Well, it's got a lid on it, so what am I talking about? I need a habit tracker. I need to figure out that. Let's wait on the habit tracker. You go back, and we'll grab you in a moment. So, I could cut off this top part, the very top part, and then cut off this very bottom. I could have used the red if I was doing that. And that just changed the color I want to use for the middle one if I'm using this green one. This actually has a little bit of the bleed in it. If you don't have a Cricut, you may not know what I'm talking about, but whenever I set it to print, I allow the bleed so that whenever it cuts it more precisely. Or at least I think that's what happens. Okay, there's a tiny touch hanging over the edge. So I'm just going to trim that almost nothing off. And that will be how that will be. Okay. Squeaky chairs. I think I may go ahead and put these on here anyway because, oh, I don't know, that just doesn't look right to me. Because this is not decoration. Oh, yes, it is. It's decoration, but it's also functional. So, and this is decoration and functional. So I don't know that it just doesn't feel right somehow. But since I used the dark green for my weekly thing or my videos, I'm going to use this lighter one because I don't want to use that color, and I don't have a red one, so I'll use this. And then see how it cuts strange? I'm going to put this in. Oh, the bottom of it has white on it. I'm going to just cut that off. But I'm going to put this here. And then I'll use my slice tool again and trim that off. There we go. Do that. I think I may, because Saturdays are a little busier, I may put the priorities right here. That sticker there. Also, something that y'all don't know about. Y'all know, if y'all have watched me for a long while, I used to, in my planner that is what I use this type of stuff for, I used to put in like my laundry day, all these different things. Well, I quit doing that when I started using this planner because of Noah's schedule changing all the time. And also, he didn't have a uniform for me. I mean, he didn't have enough uniforms, I should say. So, I would have to wash his uniform every single day. And there's no, I was going to use this, but there's no candy cane. Oh, yes, there are. Yes, there are. Anyway, I would have to wash his uniform every day he worked. Well, or his apron. So I quit having the specific days for me to do laundry. Well, he finally got enough aprons. They finally gave him enough that he is able to have 2 to 3 days without me having to launder his clothes, which he can do it himself. He is 22 years old. He does know how, and yes, he will do it himself, but he works a lot, and if I can throw his clothes in, like, he has like 1 load a week, maybe. I'm going to do his clothes for him, you know? It's fine for me to do them. I don't have to do them, but I just do. So, now I can start putting in, I'm going to start with my new planner next time, because I didn't pull out my stickers that I used to use all the time. I'm going to start putting in the days that I do the laundry and stuff. Okay, I'm going to put this in just because I want to have that top part different. I don't want that cut part showing, I guess is what it is. That's what I'm trying to say anyway. I want it to not be the cut part. Okay, and then I want to do the same thing on this side somewhere. And I think I'm going to do it on this one. That way it will tie in both pages, have it. And it won't be just like one sticker has that. And it'd be an oddball. You know what I'm saying? That's my excuse anyway. Oh, I almost put it on the wrong spot. But, see, now it's got it on both spots. It doesn't look so weird. This, I want to put something else in, but there's nothing else to put in. Unless I did, I could put some more of the fa la la, but it's right there. I could, see, this cut really super strange. Like, so weird. Let's see. Okay. Let's go ahead and try this. If I can get this to go down. Okay. I'm going to try to line this up. And if I cannot line it up with each other, I just won't do it. See, now, did it actually cut through that? It's like this wasn't part of the cutting. It's what it's like it's acting as if that part was not part of the part it was supposed to cut. I said part so many times, it's ridiculous. Okay. Now this would go, I want to say right there, but before I go ahead and squish that down, I want to get this in there. Yeah, I shouldn't have that there yet. Let's pull that up, and I will put it down in a moment. Let's see, where would you go? Right there, I would think. Yes, because the jolly fits right there. And then this would go there. And I hope that didn't lay down. I don't want it to be down yet on that. Ugh, get up. Let me stick something under there. Okay, I know I'm not going to use any of this, so I'm going to stick it under there just in case it sticks. Okay. There. It worked. I can just throw this away. And what I will probably do, no, I'm not going to probably do it. I'm going to do it. These bits and pieces here, except this, I'm going to save back and use them somewhere else because I may not use them in a Christmas spread, but I can use them somewhere. And I'm wondering, why aren't you sticking down? Nope. That would look weird. We're not doing that. So, why is that not sticking? It should be sticking. Now let's grab our functionals that I normally always use. And this can go to the trash, which is right under my desk. I've got all my tools out and they're all in the way. And I'm afraid I'm going to end up hitting them and knocking them into the floor and making all kinds of noises, which I'm making all kinds of noises by putting them in the little thing, but it's not as bad as them falling into the floor and scaring the cat or something. So I try to get this done by Tuesdays, so I'm going to put that there. That's the Planner Girl sticker. And then here's some trash cans for Monday and Thursday. We try to get the trash to the street on these days because they pick it up on Tuesday and Friday. And for some reason lately, they've been putting our trash can at the neighbor's house who doesn't even live there, but they're still paying rent. We don't rent, but we own our home, but still. They do, or he does, or I don't know. He's paying for a house he doesn't live in. Date night, which is very strange to me. I wouldn't be spending that much money on a house I wasn't going to stay in. He hasn't even been there in over 2 years, but he's still paying rent. That's what the landlord said anyways. Alright, this is my YouTube sticker, so I'm going to stick that here for my uploads. And this will be for me to check comments, and then I'll write down the things I need to do, which isn't much that I have to do for the week. And I'm going to put this over that where that it says part of the Holly Jolly right there. It says family is everything. I'm going to cover that part up, but the only reason I am is because it's cut off and you can't see it all. And I am thinking about, because I do have this out still, and like I told you, if you watched yesterday's video, this book has things kind of mixed up, or no, they're definitely mixed up, not just kind of, but they do. It does have the holidays in it. They're just, you have to find the stickers that you would want to go with something on there. Like, it will have several pages that are like the same exact holiday, and then these pages with the clear back stickers will be all mixed up. Not all the clear back stickers, but a lot of them. This is the summer section, and see, it has like summer and Halloween and fall. It's got all of it in there. That says season's greetings. I don't want that. But I want to put something here because it just feels like it needs something else there. And there's a couple of coffee cups. She's got a gingerbread man over here on a plate with another cookie. And I was just wanting to put something here because I just feel like it needs something. But starting, I've already used the Christmas one out of there. Starting next week, I will be using that other planner. I hope that this I had to check my schedule because I'm not sure if that other is going to come out before that or not. I hope it does. I can't remember. I think it will. Okay, so let's see. We could do this one that says bake cookies, but I'm not going to be doing it on Sunday. Well, I may. Who knows? It's got a gingerbread man on it. That's the reason why I was thinking about using it. Oh, there's one with little trees, but there's a little tree there in the red truck, which is so adorable. There's nothing that color. So let's just do the little trees there because they're green, and I think that that'll work. Just to give it a little something there. I keep hitting my cup. So this is what I have left of that, and I can use it somewhere else some other time. It's not a big deal that I have leftovers because I always have leftovers no matter what kit I ever use. And get that open. I made this one a little different because all my writing space is over there, except on the weekend. I can still write on this as well. Might be a little bumpy right there. But, yeah, I think it worked out alright. And I know that, it's a little different than normal. But, wait. There is no normal with me. It's a little different than most people would do. But that is how it's going to be for the next week. I better get it in frame. I've got to get used to the new way I have to film. So sorry. That it was weird. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. And check out Lovely Planner. I think that's what it's called. Let me make sure. lovelyplanner.com. I'll try to remember to link it down below. Really awesome website. Some freebies. I think she has her own shop as well. Just fun stuff. And really sweet person to make kits and give them out for free. All you have to do is print and cut them. And if you can't cut them with, like if you don't have a cutting machine, every one of her stickers, they're like squares and stuff, or like this one has that little V shape, but they can be cut with scissors very easily. The only ones that actually, no, all of them, I do believe, almost, if not all, of her stickers can be cut, because any of the planner things that I've used of hers that I have like a garbage can or something like that on, it's because I put it on there before I printed it. So, I did it with my Cricut. So, again, that is all. If you like my channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe and the bell so you be notified when I upload. Also, hit the like button if you like this video. Leave me a comment down below. Have you gotten all of your planners ready yet? And remember, don't take any wooden nickels, and be sweet.